Mixity! Hello, I am Mixity and welcome to my first video. I decided to start with playing one of my favorite dress-up games of all time, the Princess Maker. This is a really fun game where you get to create your own princesses or queens, adventurers, ambassadors, duchesses, whatever really. Today I decided to try and recreate the famous Disney princesses. I started with Snow White because she's the oldest one, made all the way back in 1937. I do not want to make just the usual dresses. That would have gotten a little boring after a while, so I decided to give them new dresses inspired by the typical designs. As you can see here, we have the blue corset and we have the yellow skirt, but I decided to add my own details, like the red lace for example. That bird looks really good. But I can't eat a drawing. Ugh. To Cinderella, the next princess in line. I really like the Cinderella movie, both the animated one and the live-action one that came just recently. They're both really good because they really show how kind and caring Cinderella is. She really deserved her happy ending. Things about this game is that there's so much different things you can add. There are really many options. Everything from the sleeve to the skirt and the layers of the skirt and the laces and the poofs on the arms and so many different other things. You can make so many different kinds of dresses, as you will see later in the video. And I haven't even talked about the accessories yet. Look at these things. There's so many! I really wanted to put that lace thing everywhere, really. The next girl in line. Can you guess who? Da-da-da-da-da! Aurora! Or Sleeping Beauty! Or Rose as her aunts call her. And yes, she does have purple eyes. Why did I choose the pink dress and not the blue dress? Because I think that the pink matches her eyes and hair better. But she does look really lovely in the blue one too. And there aren't actually that many Disney princesses who do have pink dresses. To add a sparkly lace thingy again. I really wanted to add it everywhere, but look, I finally found a place for it. I had to be real creative, and it took a long time, but it was worth it because it looks amazing. At least I think so. And here we come to Ariel. If I wanted to go with her mermaid look, her pink dress look, or her blue dress look. Oh, this girl changes outfits many times. But in the end, I decided to go with something that was inspired by her mermaid look. And I'm actually really happy with this. It looks really cool and unique. And I actually think that she would like the dress. Or at least for a while. I think after a few hours in this, she would get sick and tired of this very tight skirt and pull it off and run into the ocean or something. Ariel is a rebellious spirit after all. She can't be tied down. And now we have come to Belle. Had to go with something that was inspired by her golden beautiful dress. You know the one, the big poofy yellow one? It's beautiful. This dress is probably one that resembles her original design the most. So I wasn't too creative here. I could have done something more, but it was fun anyway, so I don't care. To add more hair to her, to make it all poofy and beautiful and poof poof poof. Having fun with accessories, rotating, yay, rotating. Whee! Look at this sword, it looks so silly. Gloves, yeah, earring giving some gloves to Belle. I think that Beast will like it. Of course I had to add a rose. And now we are going over to Jasmine. Hey! I am not a singer, do not judge me. Meh. happy not to give Jasmine a skirt, because she looks so much better in trousers. And next up is... Can you guess it? Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. This one can be a little hard to guess, because this is the first princess who is actually not a princess. If you haven't guessed it yet, this is Pocahontas! Or at least my attempt to make her. Something more modern. Something she would maybe wear today. If she even existed now, that is. I do not know what happened to the background, it just poof! My beautiful turquoise went away! No! This is another Disney heroine that is not actually a princess, and she's not even any kind of royalty. She's just an ordinary girl at the beginning and end of her movie. I think you can guess who it is already! Mulan! And she did because she's awesome! Yay! I wanted to give her something that was inspired by Chinese fashion, and it was really fun! I had made so many ball gowns before this, so it was so much fun to do something new! And once again, I'm going all crazy with the laces, but they are so pretty! To give her. I was contemplating different options for so long. I wish there was a Mushu option. Mushu would be so cute on her shoulder. But no, so I gave her a sword instead. Swords are awesome! Mulan is going out to war to protect her country. Ba-da-ba-bam, bam! Yes, I like her very much. Ah, the hair got loose. Over to the next princess. We're now starting to get to the newer princesses. First off, Tiana. I didn't think there was a good option to make the hair that she has in the movie, so I decided to design my own hairstyle for her. All big and poofy. You know I like poofy and fluffy. And I worked on her hair for a long time to make it all perfect. All the fluff, fluff, fluff. Beautiful. It disappeared again. No! Her curls want to run away. Why? Working on the face again. Trying to find better eyes that match her. And I think I'm done. On to the dress. I decided to go with a little more mossy green compared to her original dress design, but I think this fits her really well too. Back to the big ball gowns we go, boom! And more lace, of course. As you may have noticed, I really like see-through fabric. It's so pretty! Here I go again, with the weird details, but I really like it. Ba-na-ba-na-boom. Adding a flower because it's pretty. Yay! And here we go with the next person. Can you guess who it is? I think you can already guess now. Your hair is quite symbolic, isn't it, Rapunzel? As you can see, I failed to make the hair as long as in the movie, so I decided to scrap that plan and give her her short brown hair, the one that she gets at the end of the movie. I really like this hairstyle too, and I'm happy I went with this instead. find a flower that kind of looks like the sunflower, and it's beautiful. Da 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 da. I want the spook spook. This is the first and only princess that is actually not Disney. It is Pixar. So, of course we're talking about Merida. And with Merida comes this challenge of big poofy hair. And it was really fun to experiment in order to make it look as good as possible. And my best solution was to give her a kind of ponytail with her big floofy wavy hair. Too long. And here we go. We are starting on the dress. Here I really had to think, what kind of dress would Merida like to wear? It needed to be something that looks good so her mother won't yell at her, but it also needed to be something that she could ride and run in. So I think this is a good result. And yes, I finally got to use the cape. And once again, I wanted to use the sword. And if there's anybody apart from Mulan who knows how to swing a sword, it is Merida. Come to the last two princesses. First up, Princess Anna! And I'm sorry for the reference picture. I really don't like Hans, but this was the only good picture that I could find where Anna was wearing this dress. I hate Hans so much. I just want to bite his toes and I'm sorry, Anna, that you have to be around this creep. Let me fix this. Perfect. To go with the dress she wears on Elsa's coronation day. It's so green and poofy and so beautiful. It's really lovely, and I really want to hide in the skirt. It's so big. To make the look complete. And here we go, over to the last one, Queen Elsa. make her braid as floofy as I wanted to, but it's okay like this. And I had to use them. You can't stop me! And here we have them all. They're so pretty. Oh, I'm so happy with how they all turned out. If you want to play this game too, then just follow the link in the description below. I hope that you have as much fun as I did. Thank you for watching my first video. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one. Thank you and see you soon.